Here's a UK and Ireland weather forecast for February the 18th to the 20th, 2013. That's Monday to Wednesday this week. Let's look at Sunday's highs and lows then, and what you'll find is that the mildest areas were in Scotland mainly, but some southern places of England and Northern Ireland as well reached the highest temperatures, double figures 10 and 11. The low temperatures falling below freezing in a handful of places you can see there, -1 and 2. And over the next 3 days we'll find that the sunnier skies will gradually give way to more overcast skies, starting in the east and working its way west, with perhaps some drizzle on Tuesday for eastern coasts. And the current situation at the moment in terms of surface pressure, while there's a lot of low pressure out to sea, there is high pressure dominating our area, meaning less precipitation but more cloud building in as the high pressure resumes. So the weather on Monday is very much like what we saw on Sunday for most of us. A lot of sunshine, mostly sunny skies at worst for many areas, but in the east more cloud, particularly central east areas and East Anglia as well. And in Ireland as well, in southern parts of Ireland there's more cloud, but the rest of us will see a lot of sunshine and temperatures reaching a peak of around 8 or 9 degrees Celsius, 10 degrees in Ireland, and perhaps 6 or 7 under the cloud. Monday night, not much will change, remaining clear skies for many areas, with a little bit of cloud towards the far eastern coasts of southern England and the very far north of Scotland, which will see more cloud building in there, and perhaps foggy in the Grampian areas and the Highlands, with a little bit of light cloud over Ireland as well, and that means temperatures will be cold, -2 as a low temperature generally, perhaps going down a little bit further on higher elevations, but no precipitation there. Looking at Tuesday then, generally not as bright a day as Monday was, except for areas of the southwest, the western coasts of Wales, of Cornwall, up into northwest England will remain mostly sunny, but more cloud elsewhere, particularly along the east coast where it will remain overcast, and in Scotland where it will be overcast for many areas as well, and temperatures a little bit lower under the clouds as well, 5 or 6 degrees, 7 or 8 further south, and 8 to 10 degrees in the sunshine in the west in Wales and Cornwall. Tuesday night we'll see more cloud from most areas, only the far southwest getting away with it really, and perhaps some drizzle for the northeast. But elsewhere a quiet night, mainly overcast for most areas, except as I said for the far southwest of England and southern Ireland as well. And temperatures won't be as bad as Monday night, where temperatures should remain above freezing for most, if not all areas, 1 or 2 degrees the low temperature over most locations. And now let's look at Wednesday, where we see the overcast trend continuing. Not many places seeing sunshine throughout the course of Wednesday, a very overcast day, but no precipitation, so not too bad a day out there. Not much more can be said about that one. But what you'll find is that it will probably feel slightly colder again, looking at high temperatures of around 5 or 6 degrees generally. There you go, 7 degrees if you're lucky on Wednesday, which is slightly below average for February. The February average around 7 to 8 degrees generally. And now looking at Wednesday night, the overcast trend continues for England at least, but in Scotland more holes in the cloud to be had, particularly in western areas and in the far north, where we'll see clear skies over the Highlands really, in Scotland, and in Ireland a little bit better further south, where it will be partly cloudy skies. But that of course means it won't be very mild overnight. Temperatures dipping below freezing once more, -1, -2 generally. Not many places will remain above 0 by the end of the night. But whilst it's turning colder this week, it doesn't appear at this stage that we'll see much more snow, if anything, by the end of the week.